Fixez.com bringing you another repair video today. Looks like we're going to be working on the Nokia Lumia 1020. In today's video, we're going to show you the steps necessary to remove and replace the display assembly on your Nokia. Before we get started on our disassemble, let's review our suggested tools. T5 Torx screwdriver, SIM card ejection tool, fine-tipped curved tweezers, precision knife set, Disassemble opening tool, a heat gun or a blow dryer. Taking a look at our 1020, you're going to notice we have a severely damaged display assembly, obviously needing replacement. To begin our entry into the Nokia, we're going to want to take our SIM card tray out here in the top of the phone. We can use a SIM card removal tool or a paper clip, and that slides right out. Behind the SIM tray, you're going to see a single T5 Torx bit screw. Use the appropriate screwdriver to back that screw out. Backing that screw out is going to release the locking bar that secures the display assembly down on this side. Next, you want to use a pry tool to gently pry up this side of the display assembly. You'll see the locking hooks here, which secure down into the locking bar that we released earlier. Releasing the other side of the display is as easy as pushing it away from the side of the phone, as it's just a couple of tabs that slide under the phone's housing. Here we're using our curved tweezers to pry up on the two connections to release the display assembly completely from the phone. We're going to bring in our replacement part here to show them side by side with our original. You'll notice that the replacement is going to require us to remove this plastic frame that secures the display to the housing of the phone. We're going to show you how to do that now. Let's begin by applying some heat with either a blow dryer or a heat gun. This is going to help us soften up the glue and adhesive that is securing this frame down. Next, we're going to go in with our precision knife kit with a flat tip blade. And this is going to help us separate these two pieces since they are fused together quite tightly. If you're having a hard time, the reapplication of heat is definitely encouraged. But have patience and work carefully not to break the frame. Eventually, it will separate from the display. Once separated, you're going to want to clean off any debris or broken glass that's left behind. In preparation for your replacement part, so you can apply your new adhesive strips and then reinstall your framework to your new display for your reassembly. Here's a shot of our prepared framework with new adhesive strips applied. We do send out free adhesive strips with all of our replacement parts. You're going to use a precision knife kit or a pair of scissors and cut the adhesive strips to size and shape and apply them accordingly for your reassembly. When cutting your adhesive strips, don't forget to cut any holes for your front-facing camera or additional sensors. We're going to show you here how we needed to cut a hole for an additional sensor. Forgetting to do so might cause some of the functions on your phone not to work properly. Here what we're doing is dry fitting the framework to our replacement part to make sure we're lining it up properly before reinstallation. When you're comfortable with the direction of the frame, you can now remove the protective covers for your adhesive strips. And then align the framework as you settle it down onto the replacement display. You can now apply firm pressure all the way around the perimeter to secure it in place. We can now bring in the body of our phone so that we can secure our 2 ribbon cable connections. Firmly pressing down onto the motherboard to secure them in place. Remember that this side of the display needs to tuck in under the perimeter of our phone here first. And then we can bring the locking side down into place. Our single T5 Torx bit screw, that's going to help us secure that locking bar. With that in place, we can now grab our SIM card tray and slide it back into place. And we can now power on our phone to check for full functionality. And there you have it, another successful repair by Fixez.com. All of the parts and tools you've seen today in this video are available at www.fixez.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.